Hello Commanders and welcome back to our tinfoil series. So I was thinking, the new update is coming out in a few days and everyone is talking about the new ships, new large guardian weapons and such, but nobody is talking about all the tinfoil stuff that is happening. So that's why I'm here. But before we go into all the proper stuff, let me bring you up to speed with all the stuff that already happened, just in case you don't know or you forgot. Here we go. Back in the day when the Thargoids just arrived, Professor Palin, the engineer, he gave us a community goal. The community goal was just for one night, and it asked us to get Thargoid samples. Well, you had to scan the Thargoids, you had to scan their wakes, and then you bring it to the engineer. But after the CG was finished, all the data was taken away by the feds. So eventually the feds leave Professor Palin and the whole fleet gets attacked and destroyed by the Thargoids. This makes me think, why were they attacked? Because right now I'm carrying the same data like they did and no Thargoid is attacking me because of that. This makes me think that they had something more on board, not just the data. Then sometime after that, a few mega ships get attacked by the Thargoids, but we've already proven that there were some Thargoid sensors or probes planted on board.
Fuel away from in the fight, I think, making more ray guns.
So
it takes too much fuel away.
You're a lot heavier,
I don't think
of course,
so.
sturdy mount. You get minus 30%, armor piercing plus 60%.
Armor piercing, yeah.
But it doesn't matter armor piercing, isn't it? It's already 100, because it's fucking...
Yeah, I know. I don't understand it myself. But
Oh shit! We got a Thargoid sensor on the fucking prison ship, boys. Got him!
Yeah, boy.
Now, eventually, Aegis announces on the Galnet that they have a breakthrough in the Thargoid sensors. Still up to this day, we have no idea what that breakthrough was. But right after that breakthrough, all the Aegis labs get attacked. Now keep in mind, there were lots of labs, but the stations, Aegis does not control those stations, they just have one lab there. That's it. So I believe somehow they triggered the Thargoids, they angered them with their so-called breakthrough. And that's why they attacked the station, but keep in mind, the stations were damaged, but not destroyed. This is very important. Now, after that happened, Aegis announces to build secret labs, and that's what they do, but they never told us the exact locations. Sometime after that, a few random stations get attacked. We don't know if they had some secret Aegis labs on them, we just don't know. But all of those stations, they were in a system with ammonia world in them, and that's where Thargoids live, that's where they like to chill, in ammonia worlds. So the question now is it a fight for territory, or is it still because Aegis angered them? Like, they triggered them with that breakthrough. Now we move forward in time a little bit, and Aegis headquarters gets attacked. But that's not important. They talk about it in Galnet, but the most noticeable thing is that they talk about a fake Thargoid signal. So how does that work? The signal looks like it's Thargoid, but it's not? Or do other people can send Thargoids to a system? Which one is it? So after some time everything is fine, you know, eagle eyes predict where Thargoids will attack, people repel the Thargoids and so on. But one of the important things is, according to eagle eyes, there was a Thargoid activity in Col 70 sector. And what do we know about that? It's permit locked, it's an unknown permit, we do not know how to get it, but we do know that Reckon Corporation and Sirius are building massive amounts of capital ships there. And we also know that there's a huge Thargoid fleet there, because Salome and her friends encountered it. So what is it now? Do Thargoids are the Thargoids fighting Reckon Corporation? Are they working together, or what's going on? And at the same time we do know that Thargoid probes are pointing towards Col 70 sector. So by now you know how eagle eyes work, yeah? You get a fucking... You go to a Thargoid structure, you get a link, then you, in space, it works like a laser pointer, it shows you where Thargoids will attack, and so on. But, at the moment of making this video, this is the message that all the eagle eyes send out. It says, no new signal detected, Thargoid activity unknown, initiate protocol Xeno 55. What the fuck does that mean? Is it like that Star Wars shit to kill all the Jedis, or what the fuck?
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
I don't know. I believe something is going down in Col 70 sector, and with the next update it might be opened up for us. Because if you look at it, so far Aegis has relied on normal commanders like you and me to repel the Thargoids from the core systems. And now, last week, Eagle Eye showed us that there's activity in Col 70. Well, maybe now they will need our help once again. That might be the case. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, like, Zmarko, you've been talking almost for 6 minutes and you still haven't told us what the Thargoids actually want. So what the fuck? Alright, here we go. In the book called Out of the Darkness, which plays out in 3275 by the way, there's this Imperial researcher who is working with the Thargoids. They pretty much built a research facility for him, so he has contact on a regular basis with them, and sometimes they even chill there together with him. And this dude is actually kidnapping people. Good pilots, most of the time. Why does he do that? Because he wants to do some tests on these humans. And he does these tests while the Thargoids, Orestrians, while the Orestrians are watching. So what are these tests? Well, basically he created this drug. When you take the drug, you get like smarter, you get better reflexes, you're stronger, you know, all that good shit, like in that one movie. But you rely on the drug, and if you don't take it anymore, some of your organs start to shutting down and you pretty much die. And the thing is, he gives the drug to the people, so they become like superhumans, and he makes them fight each other. And while they do that, Thargoids watch. Like, they want to see like what the fuck is happening after they've taken the drug. Now, his goal is to sell the drugs to the Thargoids, because they told him there's like a conflict between Orestrians and Klaxians, so he wants to help them. Now you're thinking, why would you help something that almost wiped us out? Well, the ultimate goal is actually to give the drug to Thargoids. Like right now he's testing on humans, eventually he will give it to the Thargoids, and since it's so addictive, he will pretty much own the Thargoids. Like, he will have a huge Thargoid army. And by that, while he's selling the drugs, he will test on the Thargoids themselves, and then he will perfect the drug and sell it to the rest of the humanity. So he will be like the big boss of the whole galaxy. So because of that book and from that whole story, we know that Thargoids are in conflict with each other, Orestrians and Klaxians. This is our first clue, and the first time we hear about this. Now there's this other book, the latest one, from Drew Wager, called Premonition, and the same story is confirmed once again by the Club. If you don't know who the Club people are, it's pretty much like Illuminati. They control everything, like the Galnet, CQC, some permits, the major powers like Zachary Hudson, Denton Petraeus, they own them all. Now, when those people captured Salome, they confirmed the story. They said like, yeah, Orestrians are running from Klaxians, and they are here now, so they're gonna start attacking us a little bit by bit, and then they will run away using humans as a meat shield. You know, while Klaxians pass through the same space, they will fight us, and the Orestrians just simply run away. But the big goal is, why are they attacking now, is to anger us. so we will be prepared, and it's pretty much working. Like if you look on the forums, on Reddit, on Facebook, even YouTube comments, you can see most of the people want like war with Thargoids. They all yell, yeah, kill the bugs. So it's working. Like right now we have commanders like you and me. Some of them are like already killing Thargoids, they're ready. We have federal AI that was built. We have Aegis mega ships. Like we're almost there, we're almost ready. The only issue is that there are way too many people who think that we can kill all of the Thargoids. Just think about it. The war started because of us. Because of one trigger-happy dude during the first contact. Now, those motherfuckers almost wiped us out. Like, legit. We only survived because we got lucky, because one guy he found mycoid virus just by accident. Legit, by accident. So now, just think about it. You want to fight something that almost wiped us out, and the same creatures are running away from something way stronger? I think we should somehow try to make contact and make allies out of those motherfuckers. I know this sounds stupid, but hey, they are the weaker ones, so the stronger force is still yet to arrive. We need allies. And I'm pretty sure that mycoid virus will not work against them. Anymore, that is. And now your counter argument is probably, yeah, but they're still killing people. They are kidnapping escape pods, they're destroying the stations. Well, they're not destroying the stations, they're just damaging them. And we don't even know what they do with those escape pods. Maybe that researcher is still alive and that's where they bring him to do some more experiments. And at the same time, what we see now is probably just a scouting party. Because those like a Medusa, yeah? Only Palin confirmed that those were Thargoids. Like, we've never seen those. We've only seen the little ones, we've seen hive ships, well, back in the day. So the true force or firepower is still yet to arrive. Plus the Klaxians, who are even stronger than the Erestrians. And even the developers said that there might be a way to become allies with them, with the Erestrians. So I say let's try and do that. Because right now those attacks, they're not destroying the stations, they're just damaging them. They're trying to trigger us, so we will be prepared for when the real threat arrives. I know, I realize how it all sounds. Shit, I don't like the bugs myself, I have arachnophobia. But from tactical point of view, we need those allies. Or we're gonna get fucked. Literally. Even if the story is fake, even if the researcher and the club lied to us about Erestrians running away from Klaxians, there is something. Like, for instance, when there was a war between Thargoids and Guardians, the Thargoids were pushed away by Guardian AI. So if it's a lie that Erestrians are running from Klaxians, shit, they might be running from that AI as well. Either way, it's way stronger than the creatures that we see now. That's why we need so-called friends. And imagine that it is that AI that's chasing them and not Klaxians. This means, like, that AI wiped out the Guardians. They were pretty much space hippies, like legit. What do you think they will do when they find the humanity, like humans? So I guess for now it doesn't matter what they're running away from. We just need to get prepared. So I guess build an anti-Xeno ship and we wait until the next update. Maybe Col 70 sector will open up and then shit will get real. After all, during our first confrontation, we called it a war, but they called it a skirmish. And at this moment it is obvious that those Aegis people know more than they reveal to the public. Let me know what you guys think about all of this, and I'll see you next time. Take care.